This is Sport, bringing you that heat and that far. We keeping the foot on the whoop on the next. We keeping the foot on the whoop on the next. And like the Tibetan Mastiff that I am, I'm applying whoop on immediate pressure. Because pressure does whoop versus pipes. Let's talk about it, man. Now we got to sit here and put two and two together and trace everything together. And we got to like what we're listening to. What is that? I gotta like how Grant Hill pieced everything together, man. Grant Hill, they asked him, out of the three people, who was the hardest to guard. Notice he didn't mention LeBron James not once. Grant Hill gets the biggest salute of the damn day. Let me say it again. Grant Hill did not mention LeBron James once. Grant Hill gets the biggest salute of the damn day. Because Grant Hill said that I picked Michael Jordan. I can't argue with that. Michael Jeffrey Jordan is the GOAT, though. Michael Jeffrey Jordan is the greatest of all time. You don't get no bigger and better than Michael Jeffrey Jordan, dog. It is what it is. This is Michael Jeffrey Jordan, the GOAT. So I could understand that he's the originator. He's the one. He's the reason why basketball is where it's at today. Plus, Michael Jordan was the first basketball player to be complete. The first basketball player to basically have a complete repertoire. The first basketball player to have a complete game. The first basketball player to have all of his facets and all of his faculties and all of his affairs in order. The first basketball player to govern his affairs to where he realized that you got to feel the defense with your legs. And you got to make sure that you have no weaknesses. Jordan was the first one to have that mindset. But Grant Hill also talked about Kobe Bryant and he expounded on it. He said Kobe was relentless, man. Kobe Bryant had no weaknesses. Kobe Bryant could put the ball on the floor on the left side. He could put the ball on the floor on the right side. Kobe Bryant just didn't have no weakness. He could shoot crazy shots. Kobe Bryant could do everything on all sides of the angle, all sides of the court, all sides of the equation. He was just a guy that was going to keep coming. And his killer instinct was second to none. You got to respect Grant Hill for saying this, man. Because Grant Hill gets the message. See, a lot of times, you got a bunch of LBJ Riders media, LBJ Brigade, LBJ apologists, and LBJ stands. They don't understand basketball at its highest levels, man. They don't understand anything that has to deal with the sport of basketball. What they understand is La Rudy Poo and La Plum Plum Brainisms. What they understand is La Classic Dote and La Troglodytisms. What they understand is La Ultra Fanboy with the La Ultra Fanboy rhetoric, La isms. They don't understand basketball. Because when you understand basketball and you judge it at the highest levels, like a Sport, bringing you that heat and that far. And keeping the foot on the whoop on the next. And keeping the foot on the whoop on the next. You're gonna see basketball for what it is. Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant's game of basketball is the highest level of basketball. Grant Hill, when he said this, he was denoting something that is its most wholehearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat true fashion as it relates to and it pertains to basketball. Which is when you look at Michael Jeffrey Jordan, you see greatness personification. When you look at Kobe Bean Bryant, you see greatness personification. But when you look at LeBron James, you see greatness mimication, dog. That's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat from television. When I sit there and I think of Grant Hill and think of what he said, it made me say it's the things that make you say, It's the things that make you say, Because an NBA legend gets it. Because when you think of greatness personification and not greatness mimication, you think of Kobe Bean Bryant and you think of Michael Jeffrey Jordan. That's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat from fashion. Grant Hill, you get the biggest what? Salute of the damn day. This is Hino's Sport. Check it out.